Welcome to Fish and Sticks. We got a couple of ladies in the house today, and we are talking personal carry and the 60% jump in black women buying handguns for self-defense. I think it's great. So we're going to start this off. Everybody introduce yourself. We'll start on my side, this side.
I am Brianne, and I've been carrying for about 4 years now.
My name is Tasha, the owner and visionary behind Tactical Social Worker P LLC. I'm a licensed social worker here in the state of Texas and a firearm instructor as well.
My name is Ayana. I've been carrying about a year now. I've also been working with Poppy for about 10, 11 years now as a receptionist.
All that talking about jumping behind my counter, you're gonna come up missing a leg or something. So let's get right into it. We'll start, when is your first memory of a gun? Like maybe your dad, what was like your first introduction to even what a gun was?
I was probably about 6 or 7 in my granny's bed up under her pillow. Come on, Grandma.
Oh, Granny had under her pillow.
Grandma, like Grandma already.
She's like, get out of my bed. So yeah, it was my grandmother.
I want to say I was maybe 6th or 7th grade, and one of my favorite cousins was killed on a basketball court. So was just oblivious to what a gun was until I'm talking about somebody got shot. Like, what do you mean shot? Like, how do people get shot? So, yeah.
My first experience, I was a sophomore in high school, and I think the quarterback had won like the homecoming game, and it was also his birthday, so he threw a winning / birthday party type thing. And first moving to Arlington, they had like a whole bunch of gangs out here, and they showed up to his house and they had this whole shootout, and we had like 1 or 2 students killed and another injured. We were all in this backyard of a home trying to scramble around, you know, trying not to get shot and stuff like that. But beforehand of that, I never even thought of guns.
What was the reason you bought your first gun?
I had a love that wasn't going through our breakup well, and he would come around, so I decided that I probably needed to protect myself. He's better now and would never, but that was it. And then just being a lady here in America, and my brothers are black, and protecting them, and yeah, it's important.
Being a black woman in America, I never ever considered carrying a firearm. I'm from this smaller town in Louisiana, Shreveport, straight up I-20s. The thought of carrying a firearm didn't never cross my mind. But moving from Shreveport here to Dallas, like, you know, it's way, way bigger than Shreveport. Stuff is different out here. Yeah. You know, people jumping in cars, pulling women out of cars, finding women, you know, beat up, raped on the side of the road. So going to grad school, you know, driving from the house back and forth, my husband was like, look, like, it wasn't no say so, no negotiation. You're gonna carry this, you're gonna train on it. So my first firearm was a Kimber 2 Pro Carry 1911 45 caliber. So that was my first firearm. It was like, we gonna train, you're gonna be good. Like, I need you to come home. So that was my first firearm.
Like I said, I got it about a year ago, and my spouse that I'm with now, she carries, and she was like, I would feel more safe if you had one. But about 4 or 5 years ago, I was leaving home, getting ready to go to work, and I'm a bus driver, so I have to leave at like 4:30ish, 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's still dark, and somebody attempted to grab me, and of course I didn't have anything, you know, to protect myself, so I just kind of took off running. But right after that, of course, letting my mother know and my stepfather, they were all like on me, like, you need to do this because nobody lives by you. And I didn't want to because I didn't carry purses. So I was like, where am I supposed to hold it? I can't walk out the house with it in my hand. So I had to start getting used to carrying purses, and I was just like, okay, so I guess it's about that time. So.
Talk a little bit, especially in your field, going to different places in your career.
Oh yeah.
How does that give you the confidence to walk into places where you know I can get out of here
Yeah.
it gets weird.
I have no problem. So yeah, I practice massage therapy, and not too often, but I do see clients that I don't know. Word of mouth referrals, but you never know. Heck, whoever referred them doesn't know either.
Right.
So I do carry a small 380, and I have no problems.
How does carrying a gun help you move, through your day-to-day career, or do you pack at work, or is it more close to you?
So for the most part, I keep it on me, like physically on me. See, I don't, have a purse. If I'm like running errands, just depending on what I'm wearing, I may carry like in my fanny pack. That's kind of like crossbody, where it's still like right here, or I may carry on me. But my main goal is to make sure I get home with less trauma, less mental health issues than I left the house with.
Yes.
And that just comes from like the social work side of me, like being big on boundaries, just like being aware of like what your safe spaces are, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, just whatever tier we're talking about, being able to reinforce certain boundaries, depending somebody feel like they with the shits, So yeah, my main goal is to get home safely by any means. So.
And like I said, I mostly keep mine in my purse, so if I wear a fanny pack for the day, it'll be in my fanny pack. Of course, at my job, I can't have it on me because I'm with children, so I'll leave it in the car. But me getting in and out of the house, either at night or early in the morning, I make sure I have it on me.
Can we see these guns? Pull them out.
You better not break a safety rule.
I have a Taurus G2C 9mm with a magazine that keep loaded.
I have a Glock 43X 9mm, and it's ported. So that's my everyday carry firearm.
I have a Taurus G2C 9mm, and that's for my car. And then every day for work is a Taurus 380.
All right, so you have a Taurus, correct? What made you choose that specific firearm?
It was actually a gift, so.
And your car one is which one is that again?
A Taurus. Both of them are
Both
Taurus.
Taurus? Okay. Which one do you like best? What's your
I like
favorite?
both of them. I like both of them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now,
About the same.
I carry a Glock 43 myself, so I'm a little.
I got the 43X.
I'm a Glock hound. I'm sniffing over here.
So
what made you? Why'd you choose that one?
So this one, I actually like Debo. This one from my husband. He didn't like it, so I was like, ooh, well, let me try it.
Yeah.
And I tried, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be my EDC, my everyday carry firearm that I carry on me under my shirt and my fanny pack or whatever. My instructor gun, which I left. I wanted to bring that one too, but left that one. So different firearms serve different purposes. Like I have one that's my EDC, and then I have one when I'm instructing classes, I use that one.
Speak a little bit, not to cut you off, speak a little bit about what a person should carry realistically. You don't want to walk around with an AR-15.
Right.
And then like a home defense, and then maybe like one you train with, and the difference, go through for us, like where somebody watching who barely got their first gun can be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna look for this in my next.
So the more you train with your firearm, like the more y'all spend time, you and your firearm spend time together, whether you loading and unloading mags at home to loosen that spring up, whether you're at the range, the more you spend time with it, you'll be like, I don't really like this, or I done outgrew this, let me go find another one. So that's what happens when you train consistently. So that's why I have two of them that I train with, and I go back and forth between. So my instructor gun is a Glock 45 9mm. So it has the light on it, it has the optics on it. It has a different purpose for, I won't say different purpose, but different firearms for different reasons. I'll say that much. It's really just about spending time with your firearm, and you'll learn what you do and what you don't like. And as time progresses, you'll be like, yeah, I think I want to get me another gun now. So when people buy multiple firearms, it's not because oh, this one don't work, it broke. It's like, yeah, I think I didn't outgrew this one. Let me go get something else. So that's how you see people that end up with 5+ handguns and things like that.
I just have this one, so I'm still trying to get used to this one. I do go to the gun range sometimes, not all the time. When I'm free, I, of course, try not to go by myself. My neighbor, who used to live next door to me, he was loaded. He had all kinds of one. He was like, I'm helping my mom, so I'm willing to help you if you want. I'm teaching her everything, how to clean it, take it apart, put it back together, what you need to have with you, what needs to stay as close to you as possible. And I was just like, well, I just need this one for right now until I can get, take it real slow. I just got it, so I'm just trying to learn.
How important is gun training to somebody who just maybe knows how to point and click, but has bought a new firearm or recently got a license to carry? What would be your suggestion for them to start out?
Training is life or death. Like, that's as straightforward as it can get. Like, at the bare minimum, like twice a month, you should be getting professional training. However, training should happen every day and weekly. So whether you're putting your gun on and you're drawing from your holster to get a feel, called neurological pathways, to get a feel for how that shirt feels. The shirt you wear today may be different, a different weight from the shirt you wore yesterday, the shirt you wear tomorrow. Like, is you carrying in the same position? Are you carrying the same firearm? Because if you don't train for those scenarios, for those, can I take your shirt? Mm-hmm. Okay. For those shit hits the fan situations, then you gonna perform like crap, you know, in the moment. So everybody think, you know, you're just gonna come out the door John Wick and everything, and you ain't, no, you know, like, you ain't been in nobody gun range, you ain't trained under pressure, you don't know how to draw from your holster. Like, just it's so much. If you serious about your life, you would train. Mm-hmm. So
and you pile fear, or you know, somebody kicks your door in, oh my God. And not everybody, like you said, is a John Wick. Like, there's people that won't shoot, will have a gun pointed at you, but won't shoot you to save their life. So everybody reacts different in that situation. Yeah. The freeze up is real. Yeah. So get you some training. Protect your home. So do y'all feel, let me go around the table. New gun laws I keep seeing. Do y'all feel there are new gun laws are stricter or getting better?
I don't know. We in the good old Republic of Texas. We got a lot of freedom with firearms here. Far as I know, I'm going to stay in my lane with this. My husband is like the law person. Like, that knows.
We need to bring him on.
You know, so I don't know.
So heart disease kills 500,000 people. Cancer kills 500,000 people. But there's no ban on red meat or
smoking.
Yeah.
Vegetable oil.
Guns ain't even on the top. Like the way they portray is gun violence, and it's horrible. I'm not, you know, school shootings and all that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying cars kill more people than guns. There's no eating steak causes heart disease. There's no ban. Do you just feel like maybe there's a narrative that pushes for black people, especially, not to have weapons?
I did.
Call it fear-mongering.
If you get stopped with a gun and Becky gets stopped with a gun,
I'm definitely, yeah.
We know
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we know Becky gonna make it home.
Right.
Like, our chances
and they're terrified of us, and they don't want us to. They don't have no type of protection for ourselves. They just, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's almost as if like they use the media to put fear, so we as a people can be like, "Oh no, girl, you shouldn't get a gun. Ooh, you toting the gun? Like, you ain't worried about A, B, and C." So I'm just like, at a certain point, it boils down to, if you know there's people or a certain type of people out for you, looking for a reason, then why wouldn't you be prepared to go to bat for your life, to stand up for yourself? You know, so it's like at some point we got a decision to make when it boils down to it. Is you gonna be like the ooh, please don't hurt me, or you gonna stand up for yourself? That's like, that's me. That's what it boils down to.
These savages are now running in your home, 5 or 6 deep, take your belongings, kill your dog, rape your wife, your daughter, baby in the crib, might even rape your husband.
Oh yeah.
And you have to endure and stay in your home for days.
If you let them, they will.
Yeah.
If you let them. Training is the equalizer. Nobody want to talk about
So we just want to say, defend yourself. We ain't telling you go out here and shoot people. At least, at the bare minimum, defend yourself. So how do you feel about the new constitutional carry law in Texas? I think September 1st, everybody can carry. And we done went through all this paying, you know. I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say, that's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, where I can carry. I don't need my license to carry, but you don't know what signs mean. You still don't know the gun law, so you're going to be held more accountable than anybody else.
Right.
So I know some of us excited like, ooh yeah, I don't have to take a class. You know, even for the individuals who take the class, there's still so much learning and training that comes beyond that license to carry. But we just so happy to be around here toting guns freely out in public and don't know what we're doing. So it's just like, it's a whole setup out here, and so many of us, we're going to fall into it. We're going to be somewhere we don't have no business, and the first thing we're going to try to holler is, I don't know. So that's negligence, that's willful ignorance at that point. So
I think there would be a lot of mistakes made. But to my 2A family, I like it. There's going to be mistakes made. Criminals already got their guns, but the good people, there might be a few mistakes at the beginning, but we'll get through it.
I still need classes. I'm still going to the gun range. I still need one-on-one training with it. It's no point for you to go out there and buy something just to say that you have it and don't know the laws behind it, don't know how to properly use it.
Showboat.
It's pointless.
I'm an instructor and I still train. I train every week. So we forsake how important firearms training is.
I didn't know there was even a black gun trainer in Texas. So when I came across through her, and I think I had followed the bruh, your husband, I was like, oh my God, there is bruhs out here doing it.
We got you.
Oh my God, like, it's wonder, you know. I had that.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, for those watching, I cannot talk today. For those watching, just because you can carry a gun on September 1st, please hit the sister up, get you some training. Don't walk around here crazy. Know what you're doing, because you might shoot your own people. You know,
Might shoot yourself.
you're gonna shoot the people who are around you, which is your own family. You know, most of the time. So, go ahead and give your business shout out.
Oh
Instagram.
yes, Masseuse to You on all social media platforms. Masseuse to You. I've been practicing massage therapy for about 9 years, and I'm really good. So.
Tactical Social Worker _PLLC on Instagram is Tactical Social Worker. On Facebook, follow Body by 0318 as well. That's my co-worker / partner / business partner. He's a firearm instructor as well, and he teaches the Texas License to Carry courses and security courses as well. Our website links are in our bio, so that's pretty much, yeah.
I don't have no business. I'm just the receptionist here at the candy shop.
You can find her
Come
at the candy
see
shop.
us. Yes, come see us. I'm here every weekend
At the candy shop.
at the candy shop.
So last question, real quick. What firearm is next for you to buy? Like, have you been like, ooh, if I could get my little coins up?
I want a revolver.
Like an old Western or like one of the newer?
38.
Okay.
I saw a CZ something. I don't know. I like took a picture of the little tag, so I can go back and get it. So, but I think I'm still gonna stick with this. It's nice and small and concealable, but you can't have too many guns. So.
They don't look small, do they?
It's concealable.
Oh, okay. I personally don't have another gun that I would probably go pick. As of right now, I would say I don't have one. I do know my mom has a lot of them. So
Come on, Mom.
So you
Mom
said.
got a lot of them. Mom got a
Yeah.
lot of them. My stepfather, he got all type of rifles. It's just, I don't know. I just got to get used to this one first. Worry about that later.
Yeah.
So there's been a 60% rise in black women buying guns, and I think it's wonderful. So all of y'all watching, join the group. From NRA to NAGA, all of them in between. Join all of them, you know. Get involved, stay up to date, and get you some training. See you next time on Fish and Sticks.